So we left camp at Gunner's Pool this morning and came over here to Blanchard Springs. And now we're gonna hit the trail. All right, so off the sidewalk onto the trail. This is Ozark Wanderer. Each week we explore new trails so you can choose the right hike before you go.
And the hike begins right into the spider web.
Looks like we got blue blazes. So we're headed to Gunner's Pool from Blanchard on the North Sylamore Creek Trail. We had some steps to get up the big hill at first, but it's kind of leveled out now. The trail is pretty nice. We were the only car at the trailhead, so I've hiked the other end of the trail from Gunner's Pool the other way, but not this part, so we're gonna explore and find it together. Looks like we've got some signage here. The Blanchard upper loop is that way. So we just found the first spot that we could see the creek down there. We've been coming uphill so far. We could see across the way. Didn't get very good video of it because it's hard to see on camera, but you could see where the tornado actually crossed. You could see the line of trees that it took out. We saw some earlier. I don't know if that's what this here is from or not, but there's a lot of down trees. I know sections of the trail were closed for a while, but going towards Gunner Pool here, it seems to be pretty passable now. Everything that's been across the trail has been cut. So, but you can see like these trees up here. This is where the storm came through. You can tell that they were all uprooted. It's a lot of wind. I would have hated to be out here on that day. Thankful for the people who've worked to clear the trail since then. That one would have been a hard one to go around. You would have had to go all the way to the bottom of the hill down there and work your way back up. It's the boundary of the developed recreation site, so I guess that means that we're leaving the Blanchard Springs area. And so the trail's been pretty nice so far. There's a lot of uphill at first, but it seems like we've kind of leveled out now. We were able to see the creek a little while back. We're seeing some cool rocks now. It's a place that I would definitely watch for snakes. There's ticks and gnats and mosquitoes and all that stuff out today. It's the 4th of July. So happy 250 USA. We made it up to this viewpoint. I think this is the best view that we've had yet. Some of it's probably blocked from the camera. So even though it's hotter than the 4th of July, it's a nice day to be up here on the side of this mountain. There is the evidence of the tornado right here, but I think mostly what it's done for us is clear our view. So we've been making our way through here, and there's beautiful views across the valley. One thing this tornado has done was open up the view for us, but the damage is just insane. How much damage that storm caused back in, I believe it was the spring of 25, spring of last year. People have worked to clear this trail. And the only problem with it now is it's hot. But still a good day. Blessed by God to be able-bodied and healthy enough to walk miles. I think every day is a good day, and so no matter what the weather is, get outside and explore creation. Although, if I would have been on this trail the day of the storm, I might not be saying that it was a good day that day, but I do know that God sees us through all things, and so it probably would have been okay. The worst case scenario is, I guess, that we would have been with Him. You feel a little closer out here in nature. So we came down the hill on the little kind of service road, and we followed there. We came across a big flat rock open section there that I thought I videoed, but I did not. But we continue on down from here, follow the trail to the right. I feel like we're kind of down in the valley now from where we were up on the hill. We're going to see where it takes us from here. So we've been noticing these mullein plants, and some of them back there were even bigger than these. So we made it down here by the creek. It's really pretty. We love North Sylamore Creek. I do suggest spraying down with some DEET or permethrin, whatever you have to avoid ticks. There's lots of them. We've been walking through some tall grass for a while, and almost stepped on a giant snake skin, which I thought was a giant snake there for a second. So they're out here. And it is the wilderness in summertime. We're gonna hopefully find a spot here pretty soon to make our way down to the creek and dip in our hats and cool off for a second. Watch DJ get bit by a turtle.
Hey, a big old turtle.
He's smiling.
He happy, he happy. Oh, he's peeing. Oh, I scared the pee out of him.
Probably.
There you go, Bob. That's cool. First animal.
See the bluff over there. So we came all the way down here next to the creek. There's some pretty cool shade up there. You got the creek down here. It may not look very deep, but it can be deceiving in this creek.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we just came up from the water there. The water felt great. We put some on our heads and cooled off for a minute. We had some cheese and crackers sitting on these rocks over there. There's an overhang here, super cool. The trail goes through. Looks like there are a couple trees down. We can make it across though. Looks like we may have some trees in our way. Looks like it could be a snake bed.
Yeah. A real good one.
Standing here on the North Sylamore Creek Trail between Blanchard and Gunner's Pool. We've been watching fish off the top of this rock.
I get plenty of food from off that tree.
The water right there is deep. It doesn't look it, but it is. Alright, so we came from up down at the creek. And my buddy here said, look behind us, look up. We got some amazing views of the bluff right here next to us. It is a little overgrown. You want to wear probably pants and the right shoes with tick spray and watch for snakes. But it is beautiful out here. North Sylamore Creek Trail. So came up from the little dry creek crossing over there, and there is a little backpacking campsite there somebody has made. But there's some signage here to continue on the trail. There's lots of spider webs today. So we're gonna head towards Gunner's Pool. We came upon these some cool rock formation. I don't know if that's a memorial for someone or something, but We just came up from some really cool rocks over there. There's a cool moss. We're out in the sun though, so hoping to get back in the shade soon. Going uphill. So coming up through here, the trail has been really hard the last quarter mile or so. We came up the hill, but it's really pretty too. Check out these rocks. You just like sit here. But it is hot, hotter than the 4th of July. Or something like that. Cool rocks and shade. Those rocks back there, they were cool, but I couldn't hang around long enough to enjoy them. A lot of uphill through here. One of the harder parts of the trail we've done. Looks like we're gonna keep going uphill through the rocks. USA. So I think we flattened back out. We've been going uphill for a long way. The good news is the trail seems to flatten back out.
Yeah, a little bit.
The bad news is that there's thunder rumbling over there. We had a little storm blow up on us yesterday, so hoping that doesn't happen again today before we get back to camp. I think we're getting closer to Gunner's Pool. We came down the hill and made a right onto the little road here, little forest road, and there's a lot of spider webs. So close encounters with spiders. If you don't like spiders, don't come through here in the summer for sure. The thunder has seemed to maybe chill out, hopefully. We shall see. Right now, just dealing with spiders. Looks like the trail goes back into the woods. So we came to this little canyon area. This little creek. It's kind of dry right now. It looks like it is a wet weather waterfall. No water today. Pretty cool spot on the trail. I'm sure it's really cool in the springtime when there's water moving through here. And the trail goes back up the hill from there. I put down my spider stick to shoot. And we've gone over 5 miles. So carry on. I think I can hear the people at the campground already. So just almost back to the campground at Gunner's Pool. You can see the creek. It's down there below us. And you can see people down there swimming. We've been swimming down there yesterday. Some of our family might even be some of the ones swimming down there right now. We're trying to walk and film and pick ticks and spiders off me at the same time. Life is still good in the Ozarks. And that's where the water goes down right there. There's the other bluff of the swimming area over there, so this has got to be the,
This is down from our camp.
yeah, where our camp, the trail of our camp is right down below us, I'm pretty sure. Pretty cool spot though, up here on the trail above everybody. You can see, yeah, you can see the actual swimming area down there. We've been swimming more down here. So we made it back to Gunner's Pool. It's been a hot walk, but a good one. Here's the map. We walked from Blanchard a little bit longer than 5 miles, I think. Now, we'll get some lunch and go swimming. If this video has helped you, consider subscribing. Each week we explore trails so you can plan your hikes with confidence.